All right, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to FxProNow.
Pitchet.
Press what?
Pitchet.
Press like?
Yeah, pitchet.
Okay. So tell them press like.
Pitchet.
Yeah, good job. All right. So what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing?
I
Welcome.
want to show that.
Okay, go
I want to
ahead.
bubble.
All right. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to FxProNow.com, where our goal is to be able to help you to make an extra $1,000 a month trading Forex online at home with your families. So just like she said, go ahead and press on the like button real quick. I help you, you help me by pressing on the like button. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with AUDUSD. But before we get into AUDUSD, go ahead and click on that like button. It's literally right there. 2 seconds. Click. All right, thank you. All right, so when it comes to AUDUSD, it seems like this is going to do what we have planned that it would do. Hopefully, it follows directions. Go figure. We have this trend line right here. The trend line isn't drawn that beautifully. Let's go to this line chart now. Not at all. I'm gonna go to the H4 chart. I want to see what this line chart would look like. No, it wouldn't even pop up. So let's go ahead and move the line, our trend line, exactly where it technically should be. Now, understand, a trend line technically is a zone. It's not really just a line. Just because we don't have the wicks technically, hitting every single portion of this trend line exactly where it should, doesn't mean that price is not being affected by it. So we can call it like a zone where it's a little thicker than we could have just drawn, but it wouldn't look right to have a really thick line like that. All right. Either way, I think this is fine. We have wicks close to the wicks. We have wicks, a little bit over the wicks, and then over the wicks over here. But this is completely fine. And then go figure, we have from point A to point B. I have our point B based upon this level of support right here, which I would call like a true level of support right here. And then right here we have confluence with the 50% and our trend line. Go figure, the fact that price is finding some hesitation at this area right here. All right, so understand this is a daily time frame, so this is probably going to take a long time to be able to get to where we're looking to be able to get to. Again, we have from point A to point B. Point C is the retrace, right? And that's what the Fibonacci retracement tool is for, to be able to measure retracements. And then from there, we see the fact that price has now, we're looking for price to get to negative 27%, and negative 27% is in confluence with our daily key level here. Here. Oh, you want to sit?
Yeah, I want to sit.
Oh, you want to sit? Okay. But what are you gonna tell them? You gotta tell them something.
I want a radio.
Okay, but you gotta tell them something. What are you gonna tell them?
I want a radio.
Yeah, but you gotta tell them to press on the like button.
Get tired.
Click on the like button. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, but that's it. Okay.
I want a radio.
Yeah. Well, look. You see, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So all done. Talk. Okay.
I want a radio.
Okay. So now, being the fact that we're on the daily time frame, we're going to be looking on the H1 time frame to see if there's any breaks of support, so that we can be able to continue our way to the downside. All right. And with that being the case, well, let's go ahead and go to that 1 hour time frame, right? And let's see if there are any levels of support being broken, right? So what we see is this minor level of support, right? This minor level of support right here. It looks like it has broken it. Now let's see, is this a true level of, a true pullback, quote unquote. Technically, for me, I would like to see this level of support being broken, but let's see if by the end of the day today or possibly tomorrow this gets broken right here. So we're looking for this one to be broken, but this was. So let's go ahead and go pull out this fibs real quick. I want to see, is this a true level? And as we can see, let's go to the 30-minute time frame and see if it looks a little better. All right, so let's, we're going to look at the same exact area. Actually, let's go back to the 1 hour, and I'm going to just go ahead and have this show onto the 30-minute. Let's put it on the minute time frame, and let's go ahead and do this. And as we can see from point A right here to point B, you see that price definitely does pass 38.2, and being the fact that it does pass 38.2, we call this a true level of support that was actually broken. And we see that price is continuously pushing downwards. This was, you could definitely say this is another level of support right here. That price is literally right there as well. So we have this level of support being broken. We have this level of support that looks like it's like right there, and then we have this level of support right here as well. Okay. So we're looking for all three of these to be broken. We have this one for this one right here that's broken right now. Very, very minor. This is a stronger level of support, and this is probably the main level of support that I would like to have broken. So right now we are up here. I'm going to go ahead and put up where I actually entered in. All right, so let's go ahead and do that and make this green so that we can be able to follow this together. And let's just say that you want to be able to follow this, and you want to see, hey, does this truly get to our take profit that we're looking to be able to get to, which is a couple hundred pips. Go ahead and click on the subscribe button right now, because when you click on the subscribe button, you'll be able to see, from start to finish, how this turns out for us. And it's not just about literally, entering in and stuff like that. As far as like for you, I think the most important part is you understanding how and why we enter in on these specific trades. And that's why we make these videos, so that people can be able to see over time, how this stuff works. So I have an entry at this point right here, and I have an entry at this point right here. So I have two separate entries, and this would be like the average, you would say. And as you can see, price is right there. So let me go ahead and I'm going to draw another line at like the average. So you'll be able to see. So I have two separate entries. Put this like right in the middle and make it the same color so that we can be able to see where we're at as far as the average, because the average will tell us if we're in profit or not. All right. And as you can see, we are. All right. So beautiful. Just got into profit, which is cool, but we're looking for this to have a full candle that's going to close under this level of support. Full candle is going to close under this level of support. Then after that, we're going to have a retrace, and once we have that retrace, what you're going to be looking for, most likely in the H1 time frame, are a bearish engulfing pattern that's going to form for the continuation to the downside, and then you'll maintain your order by looking at the daily time frame, looking for more bearish candles to form until we get to this 66 point, 0.66 5. I don't want to say the other one. Either way, so then you're going to see lower lows and lower highs forming in the H1 time frame, and then blase. All right. So with that being the case, if there's anything that you like, hey, listen, I like this part right there. Write in the comment section, hey, that part right there made sense. Or if there's a portion that was like, what the heck did you just say? Write a comment explaining, hey, at this particular time, I don't really understand what you're saying, so that in the next video that I make, I could be able to talk about that particular part, right? And go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and then on the bell right after, because when I actually do go ahead and respond to that question or the questions, you'll be able to be alerted by YouTube when I actually put up the next video, okay? So if this helped you at all, what I would highly suggest, go ahead and click on the like button, because when you click on that like button as well, it's actually going to help out other people that are also looking to be able to learn this world of Forex as well. All right, so I don't know if you care about helping people, but I think it would be a good gesture. All right, really appreciate your time, guys. Keep coming on. Keep watching these, even though if it doesn't make sense at all, just keep on coming. Keep on coming back, because I promise you, over and over and over time, it'll start to make sense. And I know right now it probably doesn't, but that's okay. It'll take time, but like how people always say, anything that's good is going to take time. And this is something that I believe in my heart. I believe that it's worth it to be able to get good at this. Because if you really don't, this is how I think about it as well. If you don't get good at this, what else are you going to get good at? What else is going to give you this type of, freedom? So really appreciate your time, guys. FxProNow.com. Peace.